What's up, guys?
Hello.
What's happening, everybody? What's going on?
So, Vince, were you saying before this that somebody was asking you if we were giving away a Rosie tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put giveaway info in the title so it wouldn't be too clickbaity. But
It's really
It's
clickbait.
still clickbaity.
it's still
Yeah.
clickbaity. I understand.
Awesome. Gotta love it.
Yeah, Lefty had accused me of being a little clickbaity a few months ago, and I just decided to embrace it from this point forward.
Well, you're embracing the shit out of it because you did good on that last video, throwing some why you should hate
Exposing,
Lefty. Yeah,
yeah, and the exposing myself video did better than most too.
which is scary if you think about it.
Yeah.
I guess they don't know who you are.
I guess not. They haven't seen me before. But no, guys, we're not giving away an Oz Roosevelt on this live. However, we are going to give Vince a chance. Vince did win the raffle for the Rosie. And in classic Vince fashion, he's going to give that knife away. It's going to be like most of his other giveaways that I'm aware of. You're going to donate to a specific charity. And I'll let him cover the details. But
Yeah, so here we go. Let me try to get it in camera. I don't know if you can see that. So that's like the little certificate it comes with. Real nice.
Make him bigger, Shane.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
There
Kind of forgot how to do that. Well, if I can figure out how, John.
It's the bigger button. Well, that's you, but you look real good. Now that's three of us. Vince steady trying to show the fuck out that knife. Click on him, maybe.
Here we go again. I don't know how to bigify him.
There he is. You big as hell, Vince.
All right, so here you go. This is what a Rosie looks like for all you peasants. There you go. It comes with a little certificate, a little box, $800, whatever. Okay, cool. This is a pretty standard one, I guess, like a stonewashed. Yeah, so you could do some mods to it. Let's see what else. What else can I say about this? I don't know. It's a Rosie. What is there to say about it?
Yeah, it's a Rosie.
It's Magna cut. It's what is it? 60. Shit, open that box back up. I'm sorry, guys. I got COVID, so I'm a little messed up tonight here.
Don't forget to mention, Vince, it's not just Magna Cut. It's well done Magna Cut.
It's 6364 HRC.
Exactly. Which is what makes it desirable, in my opinion.
Yeah. Magna Cut done right.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty oh wow, the action is pretty damn. It's just
yeah,
it's a sick bitch.
And how much are the donations going to be? Like how much do you have to donate for one entry?
Just like always, it's going to be excuse me. Just like always, it's going to be $10 a spot.
Right.
And I will disinfect it of my Kufids. I'll spray some alcohols on it. But yeah, we're gonna have this as like one of the major prizes, I guess you could say. And then somebody sent this guy Lars sent a Chavez TAK new. That's gonna also be a prize. Who just pledged prizes today? Lynch Northwest pledged prizes. And TRM are going to also be sending stuff. They usually send like either Atom or Neutron, and some swag and whatnot.
So for one $10 donation, you could win all that, or
no. It's going to be broken up into like different prizes, so like different people can win. Get multiple people a chance to win.
So and instead, for $10, you get multiple. You'll have multiple chances to win for one $10 donation.
Yeah.
And just so you guys know, guys, this isn't like a 1 in 5,000 type situation. Vince and I were talking about it. What is on the last few raffles you've done, what would you say about the average number of entries are?
I would say this is going to be the biggest one, of course. The biggest one I had was like 3,500, and that was 20 prizes.
Right.
Yeah, and I currently have around 10 prizes. I'm just not remembering everything right now. I know Jake is donating some stuff. There's some other Chinese stuff coming in, some other Chinese knives. So yeah.
We don't talk about Chinese knives around here, Vince.
I know.
Vince, my mods are already posting the link. So if they were to donate tonight,
they could donate now. Yeah, sure. I don't have it set up yet, but if you donate, just take a screenshot of your donation. Because that's the only requirement is that you send proof of your donation, and I'll get you your spots.
There you go.
Absolutely. You could donate early. Absolutely. And it's going to be the Hunter 7 Foundation, which does a lot of good work on the medical side of veterans issues. Because I'm usually doing stuff like the PTSD type issues. This time it's medical stuff. They handle a lot of the cancer. Like I don't know if you guys are exposed to burn pits at all.
Yeah.
Where like you're burning your poo.
Yeah.
And the toxic fumes that come out, that stuff really messes you up.
But being a CB, everybody knows what a CB does, but we're the Navy's construction battalion, so we have to kind of set up infrastructures, to give these Marines a place to sleep. We decide where they get heat or air conditioning by their attitude.
So you might have been exposed to it.
So there's not plumbing everywhere these guys go, and they can't just pile it up outside. That stuff has to be burnt. They usually pour diesel fuel on it and burn it. When you make a mistake and get in trouble, that's the job you end up with. So that's the kind of world that these guys live in a lot of times.
Shane, he'd set the poop on fire and breathe it in just for fun. So
yeah, there were some guys who did that. And I wouldn't doubt Shane would be one of them. Yeah.
I hate poop pits, man. Poop pits killed my grandpa.
The poop pits killed your grandpa?
Yeah, during the war.
God damn it. You got to throw that Kufa on the ground, man. Throw it on the ground.
Oh, my gosh, man. We were just talking about that before the live started. I don't know that I've ever had as much fun in 3 hours of YouTube in my life as I did on Said Faction Friday night. If you guys were there, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. I think I had a better time than the rest of y'all did. It was the only issue.
And hey, if the raffle hits a certain amount, I'm not saying what it is, a couple thousand, I'll throw this in there.
What is that?
I don't know if you guys can see what this is.
It's a knife, Shane.
It's a knife.
I know it's a knife, but what
most
knife?
Definitely a knife, and it cuts.
All right. It ain't a Chinese knife, is it?
It's a Shadow. TRM Shadow.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
That's a hell of a damn add-on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if it hits a certain amount, a couple grand, which I'm sure it will, I'll throw this in there too.
Yeah.
No
hey, we're more than 90 seconds in, right?
We're
8 minutes. Way more than 90 seconds. So I got a public service. I got a public service announcement that's going to involve some cursing.
Okay.
So we got to be past the 90-second mark. But all I got to say is you a pretzel ass bitch. You a damn Great Value brand Rice Krispies cereal eating ass bitch. Would you hooking up with dudes on the smoke break behind Goodwill ass? Pretzel.
Who?
They know who that's for if they're listening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, John got me a couple of weeks ago when we did the Why I Hate Lefty EDC. He started the podcast off with "Fuck Lefty." So that video will never be monetized.
I mean, that was the sentiment of the occasion. Was fuck Kevin.
Then the following week, I played a copyright song, so that one will never be monetized.
Yep.
Yeah, then I sang "Happy Birthday" on
There's some guy named Kyle in there. He wants me to show my lighting tricks.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, it is that I have fucking Kufid, and I'm in a fucking room upstairs where my nephew lives. See all this fucking stupid stickers on the wall and shit. And I'm on a mattress on the floor. So yeah, that's my lighting setup for today.
What Vince is doing is he's teaching you guys what a horrible idea it is to be backlit. What you're seeing is a perfect example of being backlit, and yeah, don't do that.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
Oh, hey, Birdie, I literally just saw your message right before because I was trying to get in touch with Shane to see if he had given me the link on Instagram. I saw your message, and I'm gonna read it, and I'll get back with you, brother.
Panic, look who's in the room with us tonight, buddy.
Who, Vince?
No, right there in the comment.
You invited him, didn't you?
No, the guy in the comment.
Motherfucking Meathead. we know all about Meathead.
Yeah, they've heard bunches of Meathead stories, that's for sure.
Every time Shane says he did something crazy or somebody, like even when somebody had to count his balls, I said, "Did you get Meathead to do it?"
Meathead's my boy from right here in my hometown, man. He's good ass people too. Yeah, good to see you in here, man. Yeah, that's a hell of a giveaway, guys. I apologize for anybody that thought. Of course, I know that you know my normal crowd was going to know we weren't giving it away tonight, but I figured some trolls would show up asking how to enter the giveaway and all that shit. But I ain't worried.
Yeah, where's Ethan? Is Ethan in here yet? Ethan, are you there?
I haven't seen Ethan.
You talking about Footpick Ethan?
Yeah. If he's in here, put him on timeout.
Where is those beautiful
feet? Put him
on
timeout as soon as you see him.
You talking about Ethan runs EDC?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen him. I don't think I've ever seen him in alive.
We talking about Ethan Footpicks EDC?
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah.
That fucking guy.
I did a good trade with Ethan. I can't remember what I traded with him though. Oh, I traded him for my first AD 20.5. And
hey, maybe I should open up the Chavez. See what it looks like. I've never seen one of these. I know it's Chinese, and I already have Kufid, so I can't get it again by opening his box.
Right. You got the Chinese knife influenza, so you should be good.
So I can't get it twice, I don't think, by opening this box. Oh, and by the way, thank you, Lars. Oh God. Lars. I can't say his last name. Lars, I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Is he Scandinavian? Sounds Scandinavian as fuck.
Yeah. He's got like a raffle channel. I'll try to post it later or give Shane the information so he can post it. He runs some good raffles. So yeah, here that is. And let's open it. See what it looks like. Oh, these things are small. Jeez.
I thought it was very strategic that he named it the TAK because it's a tiny ass knife.
It's so fucking tiny. It's like so cute. Wow, look at that. Barely.
That's a cute little fucker.
You could palm that. Yeah, you could palm that, hide it, and like shank somebody in jail real easily with this.
Maddie could keister that, no problem.
Woo!
Yeah. Just so you guys know, it was many years later, but it was actually Meathead that stirred my interest in the knife community because we were coming home from a strip club one night.
Was he counting your balls?
The headliner in my eye rock was hanging down, touching his bald head, annoying him. So he took out a cold steel GI Tanto and cut the entire headliner out of my car while I was going down the highway. And the word cold steel had been stuck in my head for years.
This knife is a little weird because in order to put your finger in the choil, you would have to have you could put your pinky in the choil, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would want to hold it like this, but you could hold it like this, kind of.
So it's like an F5.5 finger troll.
Yeah.
It was modeled after the Chinese kid that made it.
Yeah, exactly. Little Chinese boy, probably 8-9 years old, working in that factory.
Yeah.
The pivot's probably
$300 a week.
lubricated with his tears and sweat too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
As soon as
best.
those said it best, you'd be amazed what a 7-year-old Chinese kid can do.
God damn, it's a
with
little
soldiers
turtle.
pointing AK-47s at him.
Little machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, them little Chinese kids, they do some nice grind lines.
Yeah.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah, Rios got some pretty grind lines.
It's because of the Chinese kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when your life depends on it, you'd probably do good grind lines too.
You're damn right. Told me I'd get like an extra sandwich or something. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I wasn't a firm believer in all that either. To hear a while back, I watched a YouTube video on how iPhones are made.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, this wasn't a anti-Chinese propaganda video. It was just showing you how they're made. And they just happened to walk by the door of the assembly room, and there were 2 Chinese soldiers standing there with AK-47s. Now, guys, they weren't facing the door. They weren't guarding people from coming in. They had their backs to the door. Right. They were standing there with AK-47s, overlooking these people working like absolute meth heads, trying to get these phones put together as fast as they possibly could. So, how many of you guys have U.S. soldiers, watching over you with M16s while you work?
Yeah.
That's my point. You'd make good grind lines too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Medford Knife and Tool is here? Get out of here.
Who?
There's no way Greg Medford's in here. Did I miss that?
Well, he loves you, Shane.
I think they're giving me a hard time.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's happening.
Oh yeah, look, hey, check that out. Kyle said, I prefer my knife factories to have suicide nets. And that's actually true. That's actually true. In the Chinese factories, they have suicide nets outside, if you didn't know that.
Yeah, because so many of them were jumping out the windows.
Yeah, so and it's like the system where they fall into the net and then they go in a tube and then they're like recycled right back up to the factory floor. Kind of like in a cartoon.
I wonder how many grains of rice they charge them for having to catch them with the net.
Yeah. Oh man, that's nasty.
Yeah, that's funny.
But
that's pretty good experience precision, because I really thought I got a little semi boner when I thought Greg Medford was in my chat. I didn't realize you were talking about me. That's hilarious.
Oh man, we'd have to ratchet up the hate.
Semi boner.
Yeah.
We'd have to ratchet up the hate a few notches for him.
Yes. Say what you want to about that guy, and I understand completely that there's a large majority of the population that don't like the knives because
I don't like him or his knives.
I get that altogether, but from a knife maker standpoint, a guy that rented a building and bought some equipment and didn't even know if he could be a successful knife maker or not. He didn't ask anybody for a pre-order money. He just rented a building and started grinding out knives and got a 10,000 knife order. So, hats off to that guy for that. I don't agree with everything he says and does either.
He did his thing.
Yeah. Tell us how you really feel, Vance.
Mm-hmm.
What I missed, John?
No, I said I was telling Vince. I said, "Tell us how you really feel, Vance."
Oh, you don't like Greg either, Vince?
No, I'm not a fan of Greg.
Yeah.
He's a fucking prick asshole motherfucker. But other than that, he's alright. Aside from being a fucking prick asshole motherfucker.
Yeah, he's an asshole for sure.
And he's also a Marine, so we're supposed to get along. That that is a myth. That is a myth.
I've heard he's been fairly rude to a few Marines at Blade shows, though.
Yeah, he's been rude to me in some chats when I called him a dirty motherfucker. He was
what do you expect, man? Vince
I don't know, man.
Vince is pissed because fucking Greg bogarts all the crayons.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He eat all the blue ones that piss Vince off.
That's my favorite color.
Yeah. He's got the best crayons. He's got gourmet crayons.
It tastes like blue.
Tastes like gray. Purple.
This one tastes like burnt sienna.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a character, that's for sure.
Dude, so I had some crazy shit happen to me at work this past week. The first occurrence was I was locking out the building one night, and I just came in the entrance door on the third floor, and we got these magnetic signs we have to flip from one side to the other that it says like, "Come on in, we're open," or something country as fuck. And I just slapped it on the inside, and I felt something like bop me in the side of the head.
Yeah.
And I was like, how the hell did I hit myself in the head with that sign? And I was like, wait, I would have felt that in my damn hand. And then I remembered that a certain friend of mine at work had told me, I think it was earlier that day, that there was a bat that was seen flying around the third floor. And I was like, motherfucker, that bat just flew into the side of my head. And I was like, no way. There's no way that, no, I'm imagining shit now. So I skate like locking up the building. So I took off, and I look up, and sure enough, this little fucker comes flying down over the top of the fucking, like, the little studio walls. And he's like 6 feet in front of me, just flying down the hallway, flapping like hell. And then he turns, he comes at me, and I'm like, get away from me, you bastard. And then he flies off, and I watch him. He flies around the corner. So I go unlock a door real quick, or lock a door real quick, cut off. There's this little TV monitor. Then I come back, and there's a little hallway I have to go down, or I go outside, like, lock the door. As I'm coming back in, he flies around the corner straight at my fucking face. And like, he swerves. I could have touched him. Like, I had my hands up like this, like a little bitch. I said, leave me the fuck alone.
Did you have that manly ass tape in your hand when you did it?
No, I was barehanded as fuck, dude. I was threatening him like this, and I yelled, leave me the fuck alone, all manly as fuck.
Yeah.
And then he swooped up, dude. I skated my ass off to the next door, locked it up, and got the dude the whole way out. I was like, fuck you, fuck that, fuck this, fuck everything, fuck everyone, fuck this place. I'm fucking out of here, dude. Dude, they're creepy as shit. People say what they want about, bats are cute, and they see the little cartoon bats. Them fuckers are evil, man. They got little demonic grins, and they make the skin crawling fucking noise, dude. Fuck them.
Yeah, so
you just swung your purse at it.
So
you're damn right.
Super Steel Steve is in the comments, and I believe he said that I won't say that to Greg Medford. Well, Steve, we've dialogued a little bit, DM. I guarantee you I will. Guarantee you. I might look a lot of disheveled right now with the Koofids, but I guarantee you if I go to Blade Show and I go up to his booth, I will say that to him. And he won't do shit to me. Why? Because we're both Marines. So, yeah. Sorry that wasn't
Steve's just mad because
diplomatic as...
Steve's just mad because Tim Reeve publicly told him to fuck off on video, and he wasn't there to defend himself.
Oh, wait, what? That happened?
Yeah, Justin from OCD for EDC was interviewing Tim Reeve, and dude, it was just like a 20-minute interview. And right at the end, dude, just out of the blue, nobody had brought up Steve or anything. Tim leans into the camera and goes, yeah, fuck you, Steve Kalori. It was way funnier for me because Steve and I had just had a conversation about how great it would be if Eric Glesser showed up at Blade Show with a T-shirt on that said 15V, fuck you, Super Still Steve. It didn't quite happen that way, and it was a different person, but it was still awesome for it to happen.
I made a meme that what's his name said Steve showed on his show, because Super Steel Steve and Jake had a little argument, I guess, in one of the chats.
Steve's arguing with
everybody. I made this little meme with them, and it said like battle of the bears at Blade Show, some tongue twister. And yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So Jake, Steve, if you're at next Blade Show, you guys should talk. We
do need to set up a dinner with ourselves, Super Still Steve,
and everybody
that's threatened to whip him in the past 12 months. All the people he's pissed off in the past year, we should all get together at Blade Show.
Wait, I want to know the answer. Luke said your head motions right now are like a sassy female defending herself. Surprised you didn't give him a snap midway through that statement. Are you talking about damn Vince? That's funny as fuck.
Luke won a giveaway of mine one time. He won a.
You did a giveaway?
Yeah, I've given away a bunch of shit for other people's channels. Luke, didn't you win a Benchmade? Luke won a Benchmade of some kind from me. I can't remember if it was the Presidio or the Grizzly Ridge, whatever, the little small hunting knife. He won one of those. The North Fork, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I really liked the North Fork, man. It was like a bug out, but it didn't feel like it was made by a child out of Lego blocks.
Hey, good. Constantine has a good comment there.
I'm a retired Marine, and well, I'll just post it.
Yeah, do that. That's easier. Everybody can read it then.
Marine and live in Arizona near Greg.
Yeah, I kind of figure that he's,
yeah.
he's like one of those people who talks a lot of shit, but does a lot behind the scenes.
He does. And the thing about Greg's is anybody could go watch the first 15 minutes of any of his videos, and you will be offended. It's the hard part is you have to hang in and watch the next 45 minutes.
Which I'm not.
Right, which nobody does. But if you watch the next 45 minutes, you'll understand the point that he's getting at and see where he's coming from. So, yeah. Yeah.
And also, Steve is a cool dude. He's donated to some of my past charities. Very
Who
cool.
has? Who has?
Steve.
Oh yeah. Steve's an awesome guy, man.
That fucking guy.
Yeah, I'll never forget. I met Bama Knife Guy at Blade Show because I was purchasing a knife from him, and we were just standing there, and it's a little embarrassing. I kind of fanboyed out, but he was like, "Hey man, you want to meet Super Still Steve?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to meet Super Still Steve." Yeah, we've been boys ever since, man. I look
you rub his butt?
I look forward to Blade Show, and then a month later, me, Bama, and Steve, for the past 2 years, have gotten together on 4th of July at Lake Tuscaloosa and hung out. It's great hanging out with those guys, and once again, not just getting Super Still Steve sound bites. It's kind of the same thing as a Medford soundbite or mainstream media sound bites. You don't get the whole story when all you hear is the soundbite. When you can actually have an intelligent conversation with a guy and really see where his heart is and where he's coming from, it changes your impression of people.
Exactly, Luke.
Yeah.
I'll take the same thing.
G-Ball, I did not tongue his ass. I pointed at his balls, and nobody got it. Everybody's like, "Why are you pointing at Steve's dick?" Steve's always coming in the chat, typing in "suck my balls." So I was pointing at his balls, and nobody got it. The joke was
you aimed a little high, I reckon.
They just got real short nuts.
So what was the whole thing with the last chat where you were naked?
Do what?
I said, what was up with the last chat where you were naked?
I often am naked when I do my live streams. And it's not for dramatic effect. It's because I get really hot sitting here. So I find it. The reason I have a shirt on tonight is check this out, guys. Channel shirt. You got the American shirt on tonight.
Shameless plug. That's why he's wearing a shirt.
Well, I don't have them for sale. Yeah. I didn't order y'all any. I just got myself one. This was done by shout out to Drooby Tunes. I've still got some more stuff coming.
I did shirts, and Stevie and Javon got one, and I didn't. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they pulled it down because it had the VW logo on the front of it.
Luke, you take it however you want to, buddy. Whatever version of that story fits your narrative, you can have it. You
rubbed his butt. Yeah. Is what happened.
And Oreo Dave, dude, I don't argue on anybody's behalf if that's how you feel, man. I respect that. But
Shane's got a plug. He's got a butt plug. That's what he's got.
That's his only shirt. G-Ball's been quite the smart. Ever since I brought up watching G-Ball's videos at 1.5 speed, he's been on my ass ever since. But
that's hilarious.
Everybody in here that knows, if you've ever watched a G-Ball video on 1.5 speed, it's fucking perfect.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you
Like, he's
what.
drunk as fuck.
Ever
Yeah.
since you said that too, he sped his talking
He
up.
has. I've noticed
He
that.
sped it up big time. He noticed that shit.
Hey, the proof's in the pudding, man. Dude hit 1,000 in 90 days. He's at 1,500
Oh, dude,
already.
yeah, he rocked it for
Yeah.
sure, 100%.
And like I said, I guarantee you, in the future, somebody's going to say, "How did G-Ball do that? There's no difference in his content than anybody else's. I think he bought subs." No, he did it. He followed the Jared D narrative 100%. He invested money. He invested time. He put tons of content up. That's how you make a successful YouTube channel. That's why mine's not. That's why John's is stayed where it's at.
For fucking 5 years, dude. I'm not putting out content.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just really wanted the 1,000 subs to get the benefits, like hanging out and fucking, because at one point you couldn't do live streams on your phone,
right?
Unless you hit 1,000 subs. I just want to do live streams and hang out with fuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, he's right. You can slow it down to 1.25 now. But yeah, I guess it works though, because the slower he talks, the longer the video is, the more view time he gets.
And the more times I say Bueller, Bueller.
You know we love you though, G-Ball.
Yeah, Greg's that shit.
That's your back, Bubba.
And
we're all
spots for this are going to be buy 5 get 1 free, unlimited.
Ah, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
So Patina Turner, there's your opportunity to get a second Rosie. Now you can have 2.
Yeah, I heard.
Whoa.
Patina has a Rosie.
Cletus has a Rosie.
Patina.
No.
Apparently, he found out the same day he found out he was having another son.
Holy shit.
So he's going to have 3 boys. He's going to end up having to buy 3 Rosies so he can leave each of them one of these days.
Was that the same day we found out that he was not a 69-year-old woman?
Yeah, he's like 36, 37.
And he's a dude.
What?
Interest lost, yes.
No.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Patina's a woman.
No, he's really a dude in real life.
Ladies
no
don't
way.
talk like that.
Stevie Wonder Woman is a dude too.
Hey, I'm about to black out for a second, guys. It's happening again.
What, you drank too much?
No.
Oh, he's got the Shane lag. He just froze like hell. So we can talk all the shit we want to about him, Vince. Go.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm back, I think.
Damn, that was weak sauce, dude.
Damn.
Dude, Vince on my screen looks like I took acid. He was all pixelated and shit.
Well, I gave him free reign to talk shit about you, and he was just like, "Yep, I can't
figure out why it does this every live. It'll first whoever my guest is, their screen will go black, and I get the buffer wheel, and then within like 15-20 seconds, I'm off. Yeah.
Isn't there like a patina that puts the knives in her boobies and charges people exorbitant amounts for it?
That's Titty Patina, and she disappeared.
Yeah, Titty Patina disappeared.
Oh, so she took all her titty money and ran?
Yeah.
Yep. Stuffed it in her bra and hauled ass.
There's why I break the live stream every week right there. I'm going to settle on that answer. It's kind of like when Kim Kardashian posted that picture of her naked butt.
Dude, and I never once suspected Lacey to be a liar.
Well, I think there's a difference between lying and flattering.
Oh, she flattering the fuck out of you, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I've got Titty Patina's on she sent me voice messages and nobody's ever heard her voice because she didn't do voice in her videos. She'd like kind of whisper whatever. I've got her fucking voice saved in voice messages on Instagram.
G-Ball, you're a damn liar. I don't even like chocolate.
Because he prefers peanut butter.
We're not telling the peanut butter stories. I know what you're doing. I know exactly
I'm not
what
doing
you're doing.
shit.
I'm
I'm
not
not
telling the
doing
peanut
shit.
butter story.
I'll tell a story if you tell a story.
uh-uh. No, dude, you got me.
Mine won't involve peanut butter.
You dug me way too deep a hole. Let me walk off in it last time.
Dude, I didn't even have a fucking shovel, man. I was just scooping little handfuls out, and you dug the rest and fell in yourself.
Oh, that one's gonna be a classic for sure, man. That is a classic. The first person I tried to share that story with was Patina Turner, actually. And,
he turned you down?
Yeah, I told him. I said, "Call me, dude. I got a story I want to do."
You still thought he was a she, didn't you, at that point?
No,
So it was like you was hitting on him or
I
hit
knew it was
her. Oh, okay.
Yeah. In all honesty, before I knew who's that guy, Patina Turner on TikTok, the Tricky Dicky or whatever his name is. Patina had sent me a video. I think the guy's name's Tricky Dicky. He's just this guy that does stupid shit on the internet. But Patina had sent me a video of him, and I didn't know who that guy was, and I thought that was Patina. It's just a picture of him acting crazy while he's driving his riding lawnmower, and so yeah, I didn't realize. I thought that was Patina when he first sent me that video. So I've thought he was a dude for a long time.
You thought his name was Tricky Dicky?
No,
Tricky Dicky
didn't have Tricky Dicky on it. It was later on that I discovered who Tricky Dicky was.
So that's Patina.
No.
Fuck.
Tricky Dicky's on Instagram, dude. You can look it up.
What's he got to do with fucking Cletus?
Cletus sent me one of Tricky Dicky's videos.
And you just immediately thought it was him.
It wasn't titled. There was no writing on it. It was just a video. And I thought the video was of Patina Turner. I thought that was him. And I'll say he didn't look anything like I thought, but I knew he was a dude. Patina, don't act surprised. You know how dumb I can be sometimes. How easily tricked I am.
Why, Lacey? Why the fuck you dye your fingertips navy blue?
Yeah, what's up with that?
And she's pissed about it. So I guess it wasn't on purpose. It was an accident. Oh, so let me tell you about the other thing that happened at work. Unless Vince, you be awful quiet. Besides the heavy breathing, you want to say anything?
Oh no. I'm just with the Koofids here, just hanging out.
Oh, right on. Well, you can, showcase the Koofids if you want.
Z-Boss, you post a video tonight. I'll watch it right after this. I promise. Now, how long it takes me to watch it depends on what speed I have to set the video at. So that's,
that's not even totally remotely related.
Why?
Well, because it don't matter what speed you play it at. You can watch it anytime and then play it at that speed.
I know. I said I'd watch it right after this live, but I can't guarantee how long it will take me to watch it. That depends on what speed I have to set it at.
Well, we know it's at 1.25 now. Yeah. That's been established.
Well, Ian G said that he's gotten better. Now it's at 1.25.
That's what I just said. 1.2. I literally just said 1.25.
My bad. Vince, tell us about this foundation you're raising money for.
Tell us about the foundation. Okay.
Quality content.
You pick a different one each time, right?
Yeah. Pick one. Take a little time to vet it. Make sure that the money gets kicked up the right way. That it's not being misused. It's called Hunter 7 Foundation, and it works on the medical issues like cancer, stuff like that. That is increasing in a way alarming rate for service members that are getting cancer left and right because of the stuff that we were exposed to that was safe to be around, and a lot of people are getting cancer and shit. So they kind of focus on that, but they focus on all the stuff that's going on, medical stuff, and doing a lot of good. Somebody puts the link out there. They should fuck you, Mass Faction. Fuck you, bastard. I saw his comment. Please put him on timeout. Yeah, so Hunter 7 is doing really good things for vets. That's the summation. Go and check out their website for more info. And I'll have more info as I post the charity raffle. You know.
Yeah, and if you guys want to know why these veterans need help, just reach out to one. Reach out to any vet you know that's had to use the VA for their health care, because you won't find a single person that doesn't have some type of horrific story dealing with the VA. And I always want to say this: the medical professionals that I've dealt with at the VA, because the Birmingham VA hospital is right next door to UAB, it's the same doctors. They're great doctors. They're great nurses. It's the admin side. It's the people who are supposed to make your appointments and make your follow-ups or get procedures approved or tell your aftercare team that the surgery was manual and not laparoscopic. That's where it all falls apart, where it gets really shitty. It's because all those people, because of their federal government jobs, they were all hired under affirmative action. They can't be gotten on to. They can't be written up. They can't be fired. So they can just show up when they want to and do what they want to and not do what they don't want to, and people die because of it. This is why veterans need this kind of help, because I do feel like the government wants to provide it. There's just so much bureaucracy involved that the help is it's
well. I mean, look. Yeah. If they're doing such a great job, then why are we having all these organizations pop up doing stuff for veterans? And I mean, like I would say a good 70% of them are legit. There's about 30% that are out there selling bullshit, but 70% of them, 70% of organizations that are doing stuff for us are legit. And they're definitely filling, they're fucking filling in those gaps, that the VA is not addressing, so it's a big problem.
And I urge you to do what Vince has done when you're looking at, when you're looking at giving back or giving money to a charitable
research
organization. Research it, because and I know this is minute, but I'm sure everybody at some point remembers seeing the gumball machines that have the Lions Club.
Yeah.
They get a penny on the dollar of the profit. So in other words, you can buy those machines, take them into a business and set it up and say that it's for the Lions Club. You get to deduct what you paid for the candy, your gas, your salary, as far as your time, all that. And if there's $1 left, you have to give a penny up to the Lions Club. Guys, there are a lot of charitable.
Look, I'm going to tell you too right now that are huge frauds. One of them is Wounded Warriors, huge fraud. The other one is the one that sells those bracelets. I forget what they're called. Some people in our community actually raised money for them recently, which is okay. It's fine. They don't know. They didn't know. But yeah, they're frauds. And Toys for Tots is a complete waste of money. Do not support that in any way, shape, or form, because I actually worked for Toys for Tots, and I can tell you, it's
just is back in here.
Who's there?
Dick and Balls.
Oh,
I put Matty in timeout, and when you put him in timeout, he comes back as Dick and Balls.
Good old Dick and Balls.
Marty.
Yeah. I only put him in timeout one time, Vance. I did that because you asked.
It's Marty.
Yes, I obliged you, but Matty's my boy, so I can't put him in timeout anymore.
Marty likes butt play.
So Toys for Tots, Wounded Warriors, and the one that sells the 22 a day, because it's actually 44 a day. Veterans commit suicide. Bracelets. Yeah. Those are the three that are like top scummiest that I know of. But there's a lot more.
When you look at what the main guy at Salvation Army gets paid.
Yeah.
Guys, there's no way I would run the Salvation Army for what that guy's getting paid. I'll put it that way. They can't all be 100% proceeds. It costs money to run these things, But you just
Well,
want to look.
no. Actually, there are. You got places like the All Secure Foundation, run by Tom Satterley, and he picks up all the overhead with his money, with his personal money. So 100% goes
That's a
back
great.
to helping
That's a great
veterans.
segue into this, Vince, because I called Vince because I wanted to get my facts straight before I ever said this publicly. I want you guys to understand that what Vince is doing, these raffles, first of all, he spent his money to buy the spot. If he lost, then that's just money lost. But when he wins it, he's turning around, and I'm not even going to guess how many spots he bought or what it cost him to win that Rosie. But even if it was just $10, guys, he's not even getting his $10
No, it
back.
wasn't $10.
He's taking a knife that he could very well sell on the secondary for $1,000, and he's giving it away, and no money ever goes back to him. His cost isn't even covered. So that's why I wanted Vince on. That's why I wanted to talk about this, is because Vince is helping raise money for charities that he's vetted by using his money and his time to accumulate prizes, and the money doesn't even go through him. He's not asking you to give him $10. All he's asking for is your email receipt from where you donated to the charity that he mentions. So keep in mind that this man is losing money every time he does this, just to help these causes.
In my former life, I have killed a lot of chickens, vehicular manslaughter, chicken slaughter. So I'm just trying to build the karma back. Put those karma coins in the tank.
Right.
Now, doesn't matter if they were Nazi chickens, because I know they were. That doesn't matter. Okay.
I hate Nazi chickens.
You're not supposed to kill chickens.
Nazi chickens taste the best, though.
Yeah, but they kill my grandpa.
And also, if you try to come up in my charity raffle deal here, and you try to donate some stuff, don't be a Nazi or affiliated with a Nazi, because I'm not accepting your stuff. Okay?
Or a chicken.
And the person who did that knows who they are. So F you.
Yeah.
There was a question asked earlier by Brian F., more of a statement. He said that he heard that Matisfaction's favorite bird was the gamecock, and that's totally not true, because as far as Matty goes, when it comes to cock, it ain't no game. That shit's for real.
Matty takes his keystring very seriously. He does not play when it comes to keystring cocks.
No, sir.
Is Marty back?
That's him, Rub and Tug.
Yeah, Marty's back.
Could you put him on timeout one more time, please?
I can't do it, Vince. I give you one just because you're a guest, but Matty's my boy. I can't do it. Now,
can we ban him?
You might could talk Patina or Kyle into it, but I know Matty's a little sensitive. I don't want to hurt his feelings by keeping him. Of course, it doesn't matter if he comes back as Dick and Balls or Rub and Tug anyway.
He's super sensitive. We'll leave him. Leave him be.
Except for his sphincter. I bet that thing is numb at this point.
It has no feeling. Kylie, you got a damn wrench. Put that bastard in timeout.
Yeah, why does that guy's talking the most shit? He has a wrench. What? Who the hell gave him a wrench?
Everybody. He's got a wrench on everybody's damn channel, and he's the biggest shit talking fool we got.
Yeah. Boy, he stuck it in there, though, didn't he? He fooled us all, didn't he?
Oh, he stuck it in there, all right.
The kindest, sweetest person I'd ever met in my life. I had no idea.
And then what? He took a poop on your chest?
Yeah.
Yep.
What happened?
Big steaming
poop. He started showing his true colors. He just started showing the asshole that he really is.
Oh.
And I love him even more now.
He pulled the long play. He was like, yeah, I got these motherfuckers. I'm a sweetheart. Nope, I'm an asshole.
Almost got
Put
my
me
ass
in
whipped.
Timeout, Kyle, you bastard. Do it. Do it. I dare you.
Almost got my ass whipped at Blade Show over him. I had no idea. There's no telling what he said to that dude. He probably deserved that guy to be rude to him, for all I know.
You killed a man because of him, and we ain't supposed to talk about it, and you buried him somewhere, but
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. What was so funny about that is, dude, there is no way. I didn't have a chance in hell of whooping that guy. Dude, it was all I could do to walk back to his booth. I was so exhausted, so sick. But he was gonna find out.
He propped up on his damn table. Hold on a second, dude. I'm about to rip into you, but just give me a minute.
Yeah, he was gonna fucking find out.
And also, I just wanted to emphasize, because I talked about this before. I just wanted to emphasize, Stevie, Super Steel Steve, not Stevie. I will 100% tell Greg Medford to go fuck off straight to his face.
Getting to you in advance.
Yeah.
It's eating at you now, ain't it? You said it. Yeah, it's eating at you. I can tell.
He's getting a damn ulcer as we speak.
Yeah. Vince is not going to be able to let it go now.
I am 100% doing it now.
Well, I'm sure that was.
I wasn't going to do it before, but now I'm doing it.
I just want to be there with a damn video camera going.
I'll have my camera going. Don't worry.
Maddie, do you remember the name of that guy's company? I don't even remember his brand. The guy at Blade Show that was a dick to Matt.
I don't know if it was so much a brand. He had like some little Damascus fixed blades or something, didn't he?
He did have a pretty cool little whiskey flask with a.
Kyle.
Of all the damn things at a knife show with a whiskey flask.
Whoa. Kyle asked, tomorrow is Mike Elmer's show. Am I going to be on there promoting my cherry raffle?
You mean to answer that?
Well, Kyle, to address that, I would just like to say, fuck Mike Elmer. I do not believe he was Jason Bourne in the CIA. I think that's total bullshit. Most of his stories are just complete farces and ludicrosies. And I just made that word up, ludicrosies.
I think it's a real word.
Yeah, well, okay. Ludicrosies. There you go. It's like a plural.
Don't just take mine and Vince's word for it. Get any military guy you know to watch that shit for about 3 months, and I guarantee you they will all tell you that guy's a fucking liar.
I will not be on Crazy Sharp live Mike Elmer's show. No, ever. No. And yeah, it took me about, I would say, 2 minutes and 20 seconds of listening to him talking about his service to find out that he didn't have much service.
His counter surveillance career.
Yeah, that was completely insane. But just some of the other shit he was talking.
I know we were in different branches, but anytime you're about to go to a base outside the United States where there's the slightest chance of hostility, they send you to this class on how to walk to work and back every day and things not to do while in. That's the class he's talking about. That does not mean I was in counter surveillance. It means
I don't even think he was in that class.
Honestly. Yeah, everybody's done it.
He got a block of instruction.
But yet to say,
I'm
convinced. I was in counter surveillance.
I am convinced that he was a cook.
I don't know.
For Aramark?
I believed him when he said he worked in the battery of the big guns. Like, I don't know if he loaded them or fired them or.
No, he just walked by them when he was going to the mess hall to cook.
Yeah, but on his way, he fucked more bitches and whooped more ass than anybody in the military. Just asking.
And yeah, he is Jason Bourne in his own mind, so can't debate that.
Yeah. He's also the only reason why Ferrum Forge is successful because of his input.
Yeah, I'm not very fond of liars.
Yeah,
not very fond of them.
I can handle a bullshitter. I bullshit sometimes, but when you're just
bullshit is alright. When
you're flat out lying to make people think you're something you're not, that's a different story.
It's funny. I could
swim in some bullshit, but lying, no, I just can't handle lying.
Of all companies to take credit for, it's Ferrum Forge.
Yeah.
And wasn't he the one that came out on M3 Tactical? Is there a better person to come out on a shady company than a shady person?
You guys know good and well, if there's not drama in the knife community, I'm going to jump on it with both feet. Have y'all seen how many videos I've released about that? And that's why. Because the only person saying they have any proof or knowledge is Mike Emler. And to me, that's the same as getting a toy in your fucking Happy Meal. It means absolutely nothing. So that's why I haven't spoke about it. And I'm not going to. Because if that guy is the source of information, I ain't touching it.
Shane, you got to specify at the little speaker whether you want the boy toy or the girl toy. You've been getting the girl toy, hadn't you? So that means nothing to you.
I'll take either one.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Ian, that was bullshit too. That was yeah. I ain't gonna get into that. I have noticed that particular Instagram video no longer exists though. So
there was something about PTSD. I can't, because you scroll up and
do what now?
There was something in the chat about PTSD.
Oh.
Well, Constantine said he got PTSD from.
Oh, he got claustrophobia in the mess hall.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
But it was serious.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is serious when it comes to him. Don't you know?
I don't know.
You haven't watched his videos.
Nope.
Well, he's a fucking great American hero, so fuck off.
I only go on YouTube to watch cartoons.
Well, apparently him and Chris were buddies, and he still stays in contact with Taya on occasion.
Oh yeah, please, just no. No.
Hey, I didn't say it.
No, we're not going to do that. No.
The first time I called him, now that we're talking about it, I guess, was that he was talking about why he had the sea snake made by artisan. Because somebody asked him, as a military vet, and they weren't being an asshole, and it wasn't me. But they asked him, as a military vet, why he didn't have that knife made in the United States. And he said, "Oh, I tried. I reached out to every manufacturer in the United States, and it was going to cost me $250 to have this 5-inch knife made." Well, dude, you don't have to research that. I mean, you can buy for $250, you can get a fucking 14-inch tops. So there's no way that it was going to cost $250 to have that knife made. What he meant was the quickest and easiest way for me to make a buck was to go through China. So that's what I did. Now, had he said that, I wouldn't have liked it, but I would have thought more of him than just fucking lying about it. And I'm sure it's a great little knife. Guys, I ain't arguing that point. It does look like it's very thin. Like it'd be a good cutter, all that good stuff. I'm about to have a nervous breakdown, man. I've lost my dip.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can't do that when you're a redneck.
Vince, it looks like the show's ours, dude.
I think I found it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, put a big old hog leg in, dude.
Lacey, I don't ring that cowbell for free, sweetie. It's going to cost you.
And no crosstalk. Y'all they talking amongst themselves, dude. We got to stop this shit.
Yeah, y'all cut that shit out in the chat. You either talk about what we're talking about or go with
do some Chinese work camp order in this place.
Lacey, I'll ring you bell, but it ain't no cowbell. Let's see. So, Vince, if you're giving away all these very sought-after knives and these very expensive knives, it's got me very curious. What do you carry?
What do I carry?
Yeah, what's your passion in pocket knives? Like, what's your favorite knife or favorite kind of knife? Just give us an idea. What does Vince carry?
Oh, I like talking shit, really.
Huh? What do you say?
He said I like talking shit, really.
Well, I understand that, but what knives
Why are
do
you
you carry?
why are you talking this shit? What knife are you carrying?
Okay, so my favorite carry since I found it, and the only second to this is the bigger version, which is the Atom, is the Neutron.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask you a question about that. I've got an Atom that Brandon Maples. I don't think he's in here, but Brandon Maples was super kind, man, and just sent it to me. He sent me an Atom with 3 sets of scales, and I love that knife. I love the geometry, all that good stuff. But I do struggle a little bit with the thumb studs because my hands are messed up. How much more does the O-ring help?
The O-ring helps a lot, and I
O-ring?
also have to go on a quick tangent. Kyle, once again, Kyle, of course, one of his comments. If you like talking shit so much, wouldn't you be better at it? Well, Mr. Kyle Kunle, I have Kufits, man. My body hurts, and I'm a little out of sorts right now. As you can see, this is not how I leave the house, you know? I leave the house like a fucking meth hobo,
Dude,
you know?
he fancied the fuck out of his name.
And I took my Ambien. Yeah, that's true. So, you know, this is not my best shit talking time. Yeah. So there, Kyle. There's your answer. I'm usually
Kyle.
a lot better at this.
Fucking Kyle. Talking about Kyle Kunle.
So yeah, I like the Neutron 2 a lot. Carry that a lot. And I carry the TRM Atlas a lot. And mostly TRM.
Have you checked out an American Blade Works yet?
No, I have not.
I need to send you mine. Let you check it out.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
It's about the same money. The heat treat is a little better now. He did have some issues in the past, but he's using Peters now and getting a much better heat treat, a higher HRC. So I want to send you mine.
Aren't those flippers?
It is a flipper.
Yeah.
You don't like flippers?
Crazy about flippers, but I'll check it out.
See, to me, that's the advantage because with my neuropathy, I struggle with thumb studs, so I like a flipper. But it is a very, very heavy detent. You cannot fail that knife. It when it breaks, it breaks. It's got a very strong detent.
I kind of like the Rockwell a little bit, not a lot. Might give it away.
Yeah, the tactile. I haven't experienced a tactile yet. I know Ian Coates loves his.
Well,
it's a good little knife for sure.
Yeah.
Snappy as fur.
I kind of like the new tactile knife they just released.
That bitch is beautiful, dude.
And they've upped the HRC on their Magna Cut to 63 to 64.
And I also like Spyderco. Let's see, which Spyderco? I'll go with the PM, with the PM2. Yeah.
I'm a big Mannix fan. I like the PM2, but that thumb ramp on it is in the wrong place for me. My thumb doesn't land right on it. I still like the knife, but the Mannix just fits me better.
Maybe you're not in the right place for it.
You're right. That's what That's not when I talk about that Bradford. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not their fault it don't fit my big funky fat fingers.
And I have a Mannix on the way that Ethan has hooked up with some aluminum scales and upgraded ball cage and a couple other little upgrades. The 15 beat one.
Yeah, so I've got 2 ball upgrades for Grateful Panic to do next time I see him. I finally found the other one.
Did you?
Ollie did ship them both.
It showed up.
Yeah. You gotta have the upgrade.
It's been here for days, and I didn't know it.
You gotta give her a little bit of slack, dude. I mean, she's a bitch. So.
Yeah. Well, she didn't do anything wrong.
No, I know.
My daughter had checked the mail on her way leaving the house, so she forgot and left it in her car. Yeah. What about that? What do you guys think about that new PM2 buoy?
PM2 booty?
It's like
booty.
a clip point or buoy.
The booty, like the butt?
No, like Jim Bowie. So I don't know. I'm not positive if you would call it a Bowie or a clip point, but
Who's Jim and why are you so intense on his
said
booty?
Somebody
He
rewind
did.
the tape. He said booty.
He did. He said Jim's booty.
I've always pronounced it as it's a Bowie knife. I know a lot of people say
It's a
Bowie
booty
knife.
knife.
It's a damn booty knife. That's a boot knife. It's a boot
Devon,
knife, dude.
Coming over my
just so you know,
booty
Devon, that knife's yours, buddy. I was just gonna let Patina borrow it, but he's saying to send it to you. So I mean, it was.
Yeah, well,
It was
Patina's a dude. Don't send him shit.
right.
Patina's a dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, he's got
He's what they call a catfish.
2 sons and 1 on the way. He already has a Rosie, and he's wanting to win that one. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, good catfish.
The point,
Look at me,
the reason I was asking
I'm a hot
about that
chick. My name's
PM2
Patina Turner. I'm a hot chick. No, I'm really a dude.
That PM2 clip point or Bowie, whichever y'all want to call it, is hollow.
The booty. The booty.
Did you see it, Vince?
Shay talking about fuck y'all motherfuckers.
I want to talk about the damn knife. What do y'all think about the hollow grind on it?
All right, so there's a knife. It's a booty. What's going on?
It's hollow. It's a hollow grind on that booty.
It's a hollow grind booty knife.
But Smoky Mountain Knife Works
really well.
Smoky Mountain Knife Works showed a PM2 with a booty style blade and a hollow grind.
It's a booty style blade, so it's for the prison wallet.
Fuck y'all. I didn't know why I bothered.
So come on.
Tell us about it. Damn, dude.
I just did.
Get it out. It's a prison wallet knife. Okay, we're following.
Bowie, not
track. We're tracking.
We're tracking Ghost Rider. Tired and full.
Can you put a guest in timeout? Is that possible?
I think you can put anybody in timeout. It just might be awkward.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. Your request for
I know what saying. He likes to make them big and hard.
A booty knife does have a chole, Kyle, and as was mentioned earlier, upcoming in the world of Shane is the chole.
Oh man, I can't.
It's like CHULL, chole.
Chole.
Oh, a chole, not a chode. Okay.
So you're schooling us on how to say choil now. It's not a damn choil, it's a chole.
It's a chole.
Chole.
Yeah.
Chovel? But oh god damn, he just took his shirt off. He had to give it a when he did it. She wasn't playing around.
Patina told me to. If Patina wants nudity, Patina gets nudity.
Show us your armpits again. That was hot. Woo! God almighty damn, Shane. This turned into an OnlyFans live stream.
Yeah, start dropping that money.
Yeah. I reached out to try to get my first affiliate link today. I'm hoping that works out.
Well, I mean, not if they saw that.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
They running.
Yeah. Scotch and things. Scotch and things, if you know anything about butt stuff, you have to ease your way into that, dude. You can't just jump right into butt stuff.
You can't.
No, sir.
Need lube.
Jason, you're right. I got to thinking about that hollow ground Bowie blade. Got me a little warm.
Oh yeah, speaking of lube, I have
Of course it is.
I have like a bunch of these things I have to get out to people that I started giving away when I was on Ambien one night on some show.
You're like 10 of them away, dude.
I started giving away a bunch of stabby pens, stabby Sharpies. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, stabbies. And like 5 people want them. I can't go to the post office with Kufid. You know. So your pens are coming. Just have some patience and stuff.
Yeah. I'd probably wipe them down with alcohol before I started chewing on
Yeah.
them.
With the somebody earlier asked what the fuck Kufid was. I think it was G-ball.
Yeah.
He said, "Well, what is Kufid?"
COVID-19.
You can't say the China virus on the YouTube.
No,
They'll shut you down for it.
it's code word.
It actually came in this box. All these pens. I got a whole bunch of them. You can check out this box.
Oh fuck, dude!
Hold on.
Jeff wants to see your no-nos, dude. He said, "Shirtless Shane, pan down, pan down."
Here I was going to try to have like a serious, informative, knife-related podcast.
What the fuck gave you the idea that would happen?
I don't know. Other people do it. How do they do it?
Yeah, but they don't have vents on.
Are all those stabby Sharpies?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Would you get order them all off Amazon?
And he also sent me this.
A credit card?
Use that.
Aqua Lube.
Oh. Shit, yeah.
Yeah, that's very important. Always make sure your lube is water-based.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure these are intended for kinky use.
Hey, in case you don't know what those are, those look like a normal Sharpie, but they have a sharpened insert in them instead of
They look like a normal Sharpie, but when you go to do butt stuff with them, you'll get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I feel like if you do butt stuff with any Sharpie, you're gonna get hurt.
Nah, you just end up like Lacey with blue fingers.
That's what the fuck happened.
Yeah. She thought she had the stabby Sharpie, had the regular one.
She had a regular Sharpie, and them fingers turned blue as hell.
Yeah. Well, my beard's getting gray, man. I'm old as hell.
If someone had to trace Shane, would they need a hatchet? What? I don't know. Kyle's writing some more shit.
Oh,
Trach. Like, yeah.
Like a trach?
Yeah.
No, I would say 3 Sharpies would work.
Or a rusty old hickory butcher knife.
Yeah.
Well, you guys heard it first right here on Edgy American. The inside of Maddie's ass looks like a child's drawing. Whatever that is.
That ain't the weirdest thing they heard first on right here on Edgy American.
No.
Guarantee you that. I think there was some involved in the strangest thing they ever heard.
Well, Lacey, I mean, you haven't told us how you turned your fingers blue yet, so we're just
pure speculation.
Yeah, pure speculation at this point.
I mean, what other conclusion could we jump to?
I've had my fingers go numb on me before, but they ain't never turned blue.
Are we talking about butt stuff?
Again, yes. Always with Shane, butt stuff.
We've been on here.
Yeah.
Butt stuff and fingers.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
So, when is the next Blade show?
June 4th, 5th, and 6th.
You're going?
Absolutely.
Positively.
I wouldn't miss it.
It's in like Georgia area.
Atlanta.
Yeah, that fucking state.
It's not actually Atlanta though. Isn't it really Marietta?
It's fucking Marietta. I grew up in Marietta, and the Galleria is in Marietta, but for money purposes, they have rezoned that Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but I mean, that when I was a kid, like little kid, that was the mall to go to, was the Galleria.
You
Right
were a
there.
kid.
If you like your girls the way I like mine, it don't matter how many knuckles you go. There's not enough tension to make your fingers go numb.
Wait, what the fuck did this turn into?
Butt stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to Blade Show for the
It's
first
been
time.
about butt stuff since we started.
I'm going to Blade Show for the first time because I
For
have
the butt?
You
to
know
meet a
damn well what
fellow.
I'm talking about. You call it a Bowie knife too.
I have to meet a fellow named Greg Medford.
And do booty stuff?
Yeah.
He'll love that. He will love that.
Vince, how often do you buy stuff? I buy a lot of stuff on Ambien, Mr. Oreo, Dave. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Yeah. If you're gonna take Ambien, turn your phone off. Yeah.
Is that
Is
when
it
you
supposed
buy
to help you sleep?
most of your dildos?
Yeah.
Isn't it supposed to help you
The
sleep?
question, Vince, what if Tim Z is there gonna hug it out? No, me and Tim Z ain't gonna hug.
Who's Tim?
I'm gonna stab him in his butt.
You're gonna use the Hydrolube?
Nope. Tim Z is one of my mortal enemies.
I don't know who Tim Z is.
He's the guy that Vince loves so much.
He's the guy who went from 3,000 subs to 40,000 subs in a month, and he doesn't post shit.
Oh.
So he bought a bunch of subs, and now he promotes he promotes knockoffs on his channel.
I gotcha.
Promotes buying Chinese Demkos and Chinese everything.
I gotcha.
Well, it's because it's near and dear to his heart. You can't hate a man for that.
Because he's a prick.
Oh, never mind. Okay, if that's the reason, you can hate him.
Yeah, I don't think I've experienced this Tim Z guy. But you know who did this? You know who did miss out on a great chance to start a channel? Think about this, dude. What if Monster Racing had just did a video on every knife that was gifted to him? He'd have more content than I do. He could have had a decent sized channel by now.
So he could have.
He might have a decent sized channel.
He may be Tim Z.
Yeah.
No, Tim Z actually lives here. I met him. He's definitely not Monster.
I guess at this point, guys, the safest bet you can make is if somebody gives you a sob story and makes you feel sorry for them, especially if they use their kid, and you decide to give them something and you find out they're from anywhere around Green Bay, Wisconsin, message me first.
And if they're talking about Monster Racing and...
Yeah. I hate to cast a dark shadow over anybody from Wisconsin, but if you guys watch Code Blue Cam, it's starting to appear like all of them are pretty shitty. So, except for Kyle Coonley, maybe.
He's just so stupid because he makes the same profile every time. I like monster trucks and big dicks.
John, while you're on here, people don't believe me. While you're here, did he not tell us that the reason why he kept taking knives and money from people was because he had an addiction to Wendy's doubles and was spending like $14 a trip every time he went through the drive-thru, and his mama told him he needed to stop because they were bad for his diabetes.
Wait, who are you asking?
That's what I heard.
Me? Yeah, he 100% said that.
That was his excuse.
I screenshotted the shit and sent it to you.
Yeah, that was his excuse for taking advantage of y'all, because he can't afford his Wendy's addiction, and that's how he paid for it.
Yeah, but I mean, it was really meth, but yeah.
And he expected us to take that as a reasonable excuse for why he was doing what he was doing.
Well, I mean, Wendy's got some good meth, though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I get mine.
My bad, Kyle. I don't know who I was thinking of. Who was I thinking of around in the chat that's from Wisconsin? Because I was asking what the hell's going on up there here a while back.
I know BBR's from Wisconsin.
That's who it was, yeah. You guys ever watch Code Blue Cam? It's just like
No.
kind of like a cops on YouTube, but it's all based around. It's all in Wisconsin, mostly around the Kenosha area.
Is it better than Marine X?
Yeah, it's entertaining as hell, dude. Them people have lost their minds, man. I didn't mean that in a bad way, man. I like Marine X. He's just not.
I don't.
He's not a plethora of knife information. He's a Amazon. He's more of an Amazon shopping guy.
He's a shiller, is what he is.
Yeah, he's definitely a shiller. Yeah.
Who?
Marine X. He's a Marine.
You ought to watch his channel, Vince. He'll be your best friend.
Wait. What's his name? Say it again.
Marine, all one word. MARINEX.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
He's got about 50,000 subs, I think.
You will absolutely hate him, Vince.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can guarantee you that.
Very bougie. He's a bougie guy, but he does like man cave. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go grab another book.
You found him in a weak moment, right, Shane?
No, I mean, he's a nice guy, man. He don't pretend to be something he's not. You know, that's like our other buddy, you know, that everybody in here knows and loves and spends 3 hours on Friday trying to get a free China knife.
No.
I don't have a problem with him because he is what he is. He's a shield. He don't have any interest in being anything other than a shield. So, you know.
Kyle is going to my book, by the way. His comments, he just keeps, Kyle Kunle, whatever. Kunle. You're in my book, sir. Purple crayon.
And Kyle's making fun of your spelling and spelled it wrong. It's MARINEX. It's Marine X, not Marina X. Yeah, I don't have a problem.
That's okay, Kyle.
I watch him sometimes.
Well, let's get honest now. You a moderator, dog.
I am a moderator on there. But the difference in him is when I try to share knife information with him, he's willing to listen. You know, he don't act like he already knows everything because he'll tell you he don't.
Because he don't know shit, so he's got to listen.
Kyle will never win a Rosie patina. Never.
Patina's Rosie. If you guys that enter this giveaway don't add 4 Patina Turner on your receipt, I'm going to be highly upset. Patina has to have that Rosie.
He already bought, won one.
Yeah, he won that lotto.
Why does he need another?
I don't know.
Do I dare
I was scrolling back through my phone, looking at the text conversation I had with Patina Turner the other night.
You son of a bitch, Kyle. I don't. No. And you know what? Fuck purple. I'm going to break out my orange crayons for your ass. Orange. Threat level orange, motherfucker.
Ian, I'm trying to defend the guy, man. I get, but
hey,
Marine X is kind of a.
Tie your hands, man. Tie your hands.
He's kind of a hot train guy, but nothing wrong with that.
It's out of your hands. He's a dead man.
Yeah, you're right.
Chill out, Shane. Vince trying to handle some shit right now.
He does try to promote U.S. made, though.
You know, it's not going to save him. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Vince hadn't even watched the shit and has already decided he don't like the guy.
You know, he better have a goddamn sub 0.00001 millionth of a second draw, because I got you, ass Kyle. I got you, ass.
I am, Ian. I haven't been on there in a little while, man. He doesn't have a schedule, so it's hard. You got to catch him whenever he jumps on.
Hey.
Yeah, y'all hit this link right here.
Who's Greasy Pants?
To try to win Patina his second Rosie. Because no man can just have one Rosie. Or 2 kids, apparently. 2's not enough. Patina, you do know what causes that, right?
Huh?
You have figured that out, right?
What's that?
What causes them youngins?
Say that again?
What causes them babies?
No, I don't.
Oh. They didn't explain that to you in the Marines?
Nope.
They're too busy trying to tell you how not to get herpes, weren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, how good were those videos they showed you right at the end of boot camp when there's like, well, we know when y'all get out of boot camp and you're going to leave this weekend, you're going to be tempted. And then they start showing you all those pictures, all those rotten cocks coming back from Weekend Liberty.
Nah, we didn't have leave.
Oh, did you not?
No.
Oh. We had like a 3-day weekend at the end of boot camp, and they spent like 4 hours warning us about.
Whenever we had like a 72 or a 92 or whatever, 3 days, 4 days off, they would give us those rotten crotch briefs.
Yeah. Yeah, those pictures of guys with the venereal warts on their tongue and man.
What the fuck did I walk back into?
You were in the military. You saw the video. The STD video that they show everybody. There's always that guy with venereal warts on the tip of his tongue and guys with the head of their pecker rotted half off.
That thing on the end of his tongue was rough looking. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I mean, it's their own fault that we know we've kept y'all cooped up for 90 days without seeing a female, and you got a pocket full of money, and they're right outside the gate for $50. Don't do it.
Get a tattoo instead.
Yeah. That's one thing I never did. I never got a military tattoo. I didn't get my first tattoo until I was 35 years old.
That's because you're a late bloomer.
Yeah. I mean, I did.
But when you bloomed, dude.
I did end up
bloomed like a
anchor
mofo.
on my neck, but it had nothing to do with the Navy. I never even saw an anchor. I never stepped foot on it. Well, yeah, I did. That's not true. I was never deployed on a ship. I'll put it that way.
So why'd you get an anchor on your damn neck?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you brought it up, so you might as well.
Somebody said something about how good it would look. I got it.
Who was this someone?
It's just a someone.
Was it a she someone?
Well, you know it was.
I mean, I do now because you just confirmed it. So let's hear the story. How hot was she?
That's it. That's the whole story. She just said she liked anchors and talked about how good an anchor tattoo would look right there. So I sat down.
Were you related to her?
No. What kind of question is that?
I mean, when it comes to you, that's a normal question. Pretty much what you ask with any situation with you and a female. Were you related to her?
No, I wasn't related to her.
Tina Turner, I don't know if it's a girl or a guy, wants you to show them your Godsmack tattoo on your lower back.
I do not have that tattoo, but I've done that tattoo for several people and was sick of it. Anything tribal sucks.
Did you touch their booty hole while you was doing that tattoo?
I never touched a booty hole while I was doing a tattoo. I've been pretty close to some booty holes, but yeah. I told you the Butch Bear story, right?
Yeah, but I need to be refreshed on because my memory is a little hazy as far as what happened.
Back when I was tattooing had just kind of become a thing here. And
whoa, no, bullshit! You can't expect us to believe that tattooing only became a thing in Alabama in 90 something.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that only like bikers and guys that have been to jail, only your hardcore people had tattoos. It didn't become a mainstream thing here till about 2005. And when it blew up big, and we just happened to be the only shop in town at the time, so it paid off really well for us. But the thing about it was, you didn't make any money during the summer. People don't tend to get tattoos in the summertime.
It blew up big like motherfuckers like, they can draw pictures in your damn skin, Bo.
Well, yeah. I mean, it happened that way everywhere. It just got popular. Young people started getting them. See, anyway, we rarely made much money during the summer. You'd starve to death during the summer. And we were sitting at the shop one night, and these two guys walked in, and one of them was talking about getting a tattoo freshened up. I was like, okay. And he said that the tattoo is a negative. I don't know if you know what a negative is, but that means it doesn't have any hard lines. It's just where you just tattoo a colored box and you leave the image in clean skin. I was like, okay. And he's like, I want to outline it because as I've gotten older, because the guy's probably in his late 50s. As I've gotten older, you can't hardly read it anymore. After a few minutes, I was like, well, man, just let me see it. So he turns around and pulls it back to his pants some, and right at the top of his butt crack is this blue box. And inside this blue box, it says Butch Bear. And so him and he, talking about what they want to, do to the tattoo. And I was like, yeah, I can do that.
Shane talking about what he wants to do to his butt crack.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, I get the guy back there, and because he's older, that skin is a little odd anyway. You have to really, really stretch it to get ink to go in. So I had him sit in a barber's chair backwards. So he put his feet through the hole and leaned over the chair.
Did you tell him I'm gonna need you to go reverse cowgirl?
Yeah. So that the skin was stretched enough for me to be able to put the ink in. So he does, and I outline his tattoo and make it where you can read it. Well, when he goes to get up out of the chair, he and I had both forgotten that in order to bend over that far, he had to undo his pants. And when he throws his leg out of the chair, I'm still sitting in my chair. And I'm telling you, dude, the biggest cock I've ever seen in my life. I felt the wind off that thing as it went by my nose.
I've seen some big cocks in his day.
Dude, this thing is soft. It's every bit of 10 inches and this big around. Just right past
spinning some movies.
Yeah.
Spinning some movies.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Was it the biggest one you ever had in your mouth?
It was the biggest one I ever had close to my mouth. That's for sure. And all I could think about was that poor guy out in the lobby waiting for him. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. That dude's guts have got to be messed up. It was enormous, John. Keep in mind, this is a gray-haired, 50-something-year-old college professor. Never expected that.
Oh, God. You remember it for the rest of your days.
And when he realized what had happened, he was like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah. Anyway, so for every great tattoo story you have, there's one of those that goes along with it.
There's a damn greater tattoo story.
Yeah.
Holy hell, balls and shit.
It was rough.
On a stick. I bet it was. He didn't use no lube or nothing?
No. Well, yeah. You use A&D while you're doing the tattoo.
He said, well, yeah. Oh, dear God. Oh.
Yeah. I tattooed old Meathead a couple of times. Meathead he has the coolest tattoo in Gadsden, Alabama. He's got a map.
He put his dick in your mouth too?
No. He's got a map of the Coosa River from Wise Lake Dam all the way to Henry Neely Dam on his rib cage.
I mean, that's highly technical.
Yeah. What was that tattooed on the other side of your ribs? I think it said, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. And by God, he suffered through that one. If you ever consider getting a rib tattoo, think twice. Because that shit is painful. Trust me, I was, dude. I mean, in no way, shape, form, or fashion did I give that guy permission to nearly touch my face with his monster.
Oh, that was not in the paperwork he signed.
No, Leah Patina. Not the same doctor. No, not the doctor.
Were you talking
testing me for
chewing at the time?
Huh?
I said, were you talking or chewing at the time that it was in the vicinity?
No,
of your
I was
mouse?
sitting there when I got done, and I said, "All
It
right, man."
just, it just kind of brushed.
I was like, "All right, you're all done." And
He
I didn't
couldn't
think
chew or
about leaving.
talk. His mouth was otherwise occupied.
Oh.
Yeah. There was
So who was
there was
running
a
the camera?
there was a sucking motion involved, but
We had discussed putting cameras in the tattoo shop and doing a YouTube channel.
So there was cameras.
We had. What do you say?
So there was cameras.
We had discussed it.
Do you happen to know the title of this movie?
It's got peanut butter in the title somewhere.
They all do.
Lacey, of course I was. I'd never seen anything like it. Not even in videos. It wasn't even hard. It was enormous. Anybody would have been impressed.
Shane spit his gum out.
After the fear went away. Yeah.
Oh God. Shane was fitting 10 pounds of meat in his 3-pound ass.
Maybe that's why he had to find a real man to take that thing, because I don't know a woman would want that. Yeah. It was an experience, that's for sure. But there was so much crazy shit. When I used to tell people all the time, man, if the chick walked through that front door naked, carrying a bloody severed head, it wouldn't have even shot me at this point. We saw so much crazy shit in that place.
What Shane's saying is he has led an interesting life.
That was the craziest 5 years of my life working in that place, man. I had some of the best times of my life and saw some of the craziest shit, man. Yeah.
So, Big Dick Man, that was one of the best times in your life?
Well, I mean, after I realized that it didn't touch me, then it was funny. Because there's always that moment of pause. You're like, was that wind or did it go again? And then you realize when you swing something with that much mass, there's going to be a breeze come off of it.
Was your mustache hair askew?
I didn't have a mustache back then.
Oh.
I'm just actually,
but if you had.
I've always just had a goatee, and I just grew this in, and I don't like it at all. I'm not digging the mustache.
Hey, have we passed the 90 seconds? Because I don't think you're allowed to curse.
Give us like 5 more seconds, and then you can curse all you want, dude.
All right.
Why 5 more seconds?
Just to make sure we hit 90 seconds.
Okay.
Oh, we're way past 90 seconds, dude. Where is the timer?
It's on your upper left, probably, in red.
Oh, yeah, in red.
It's
we're hour 37
that
whatever you want.
12:39.
All right, go ahead, Vince. Say what you want, dude.
No, I was just wondering. I don't really have any dirty words to say.
You can say fuck if you want.
No, I don't want to.
Okay, well, don't say that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meathead, it was bigger than that one. Yeah.
Oh, Meathead's touched your face too?
No. We were fishing a tournament one night, and Meathead and his partner were fishing ahead of me and my partner, and they went up in this slough. And I thought it was odd that they weren't in there very long, because we caught a lot of big fish in that slough. And found
big fish.
Yeah, I found out very quickly why they left. There was some guy riding around the trail in the
fish.
woods.
Hey, listen.
Buck-ass naked.
Marty, really, like, with the fucking comments, man. Listen, back in time out. Seriously. I mean, seriously.
Is Marty being a fucking douche?
Seriously,
did Marty ever...
being, like, next level harassing me.
Marty is harassing the guest, and Vince is a guest, so he has precedence.
That's it. Time out, Maddie.
Bye, Maddie.
Bye, Felicia. When did we start calling him Marty?
I mean, that's what it defaults to when you try and type in hashtag Martis Faction, Mattis Faction, or you type hashtag Marty or Maddie or whatever, it goes to Marty. He's Marty.
All right, y'all. Patina Turner's calling us out. He wants Vince to explain how the raffle works one more time for those people who came in a little late.
Well, hopefully it does not involve a giant cock.
No, the giant cock has nothing to do with this.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pretty simple. I'll have it up on I'll have all the information up on my Instagram channel. Once I get all the prize donations and get everything sorted out, you can enter now if you want. Spots are $10 a piece. It's I don't know if people are familiar with raffles. You know, you buy a spot, number of spots, take a roll. Whoever wins wins. There's going to be multiple prizes though, so multiple rolls. So for just one spot, you could win multiple things.
Just to clear this up, because it's happened before. Can one spot?
You don't have to put a dick in your mouth, but you can.
Actually, you're right. If you buy one spot, you can only win once.
Okay.
If you buy two or more, you could win unlimited times.
I got you.
Okay.
We just didn't want another Ian Coates, situation.
No.
His name was drawn twice.
Wait, you talking about when he should have won the Smooth Criminal, or no, the Slim Pickens?
Yeah.
That's. Sorry, Ian.
Yeah.
Might be you.
So yeah, to enter, it's pretty simple. I'm gonna have the link up on my Instagram channel later this week. You just donate to Hunter 7 Foundation, and every $10 you donate will get you one spot. Every 5 spots you buy, you'll get one spot free, unlimited. So you buy 10 spots, you'll get 12. You buy 15, you'll get whatever it is. I don't know. That's complicated math.
That's math.
I don't deal with that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What up, Lunday?
And the most important thing is to take a screenshot of your donation and to DM it to me. That's super important because I don't believe any of you fuckers.
That's the same way we do it for Knives Live. You know, when we raise money for knife rights, any charitable organization should be emailing your receipt because it's tax deductible. So
yeah, because
getting a receipt shouldn't be hard at all. You should get a email, with a receipt in it. So
Budget Blade Review says, "Sorry, Vince, I'm broke, dog." There should be a comma in there. Budget Blade. So I'll read it again with the comma. "Sorry, Vince, I'm broke, comma, dog. I need a job to actually give me a chance." And then he missed the period too. So Budget Blade Review, what I have to say to you is look, it's the price of 2 chicken chalupas. You got that somewhere. You do.
Yeah.
Come on.
What I got?
And also, BBR, if you're typing out your resume like you are your comments, that might be your problem. You might want to add some punctuation to your resume.
Kyle Kunle is now saying Vince as an English teacher. Okay, so right there, Kyle, it's all fucked up because that's not a sentence. Worst class ever, would not recommend. Yeah, just put yourself on timeout. Yeah, I don't even know what you're asking.
Beat your face, troop.
BBR, we don't use grammar either. We're just fucking with you.
So yeah, it's pretty simple to answer. Just provide proof of how big your
Wait, where are you going with that, dude?
Just provide proof of your of your donation, and I will give you the appropriate number of spots. And it shouldn't be hard to get approved because, as Shaney said, you'll probably get an email with the receipt.
Yeah.
So.
And I just realized you changed your name again. I'm going to start paying more attention to that.
And now Dick and Balls is in here. Always ready to prove how big I am.
Well, bring it on, big
I don't know what
boy.
that means.
Let's see that proof.
Yeah, just how big a feller are you?
Mm-hmm. Damn, tie a knot in that ass.
Chicken Balls is back because Maddie got put in timeout again.
That must be his alter ego.
Vance, do you get extra spots if we send dick pics along with our receipt?
It depends. It really depends.
Absolutely, I understand that.
That is a loaded question.
If it's a Butch Fair, I guarantee you give that guy an extra spot.
There's a lot of factors going on there to answer that question. Yeah, a lot of factors.
Yeah.
Budget Blade Review said Vince just added you on IG, but you just said you're broke, so I don't know why you added me.
Yeah, we don't ring the cowbell for free, pal.
Vince only in it for the money.
Yeah.
You rich yet, dude?
Oh, I'm super rich giving away all these things.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna hit you up, man.
I'm rolling in
it. How do you think he paid for all those stickers on the wall?
Did you see all these fucking stickers that my nephew put 10 years ago on the wall?
I think that there's some $high Pokemon shit up there, right?
I don't know.
That shit costs money.
He's got shit all over the place. He was into like all that Naruto shit. Naruto.
Naruto.
Yeah, that one.
That word.
Yeah, that one. It's a hard word.
That fucking word.
That fucking word. That fucking word killed my grandpa.
Yeah.
Back in World War II.
I'm gonna avenge him one day, Vince.
I thought it was the fucking Kufid.
The Kufid also killed my grandpa. Grandpa was killed many times.
I do have a question referring to Lacey's comment. Why
I bet you do.
Everybody feels it necessary now to ring a bell when somebody does a super chat? Was that not a Jared Neve thing and everybody just had to copy it?
It was a ding, ding, ding. Thank you for the bones. I always showed a panda ass.
What's going on?
We're doing shit for money.
How Mike Iller does whatever Jared Neve does to try to make money.
Oh, so you guys are whoring for money and you want to know how to do it better?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean,
Vince gonna tell us.
I believe a lot of people are doing bells.
Yeah, I'm out on the bell.
I don't even have a fucking bell.
That's my whole point. Why don't people be original? Come up with something.
Do you have like a squeaky toy for a pet?
No, not handy.
Well,
but so we need something that makes noise, right?
Yeah,
Vance,
but it can't be.
Vance, are you seeing this?
Huh?
The comment on the screen.
Which one?
Lacey's, I've got it pulled up.
Yeah. You know, need that cowbell. Need that cowbell.
No, the new one. She said Nazis literally killed her grandpa.
Yeah.
He said ring the cowbell.
Love hugs, Lacey.
Sorry, you gotta throw them damn Nazis on the ground. Yeah.
I don't have to ring a bell. I don't take donations. I'm not monetized.
There's also Nazis in the community, so watch out.
What happens is Nazis can eat a fucking dick.
Yeah. There's a shit ton of them in Argentina too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never been there. I don't know.
Lacey is Russian, by the way, if y'all didn't know. So I'm sure her grandpa was tough as fucking wrought iron, because all them Russians were back in the day.
Stacy?
Lacey.
It rhymes, but it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lacey's got a very interesting life story, guys. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to get this wrong, but
well, then you probably shouldn't say it.
Well, her grandpa was killed by Nazis.
But yeah, we know that part. And her family also had to flee from I forgot the name of it now. The nuclear thing that blew up.
Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Wow.
Flee from Chernobyl.
It's a 3-syllable word, so we don't expect that from you. But
I was trying to remember the name of the town. Is it Pripyat? can't remember. Pritnia.
I mean, just don't even try, dude.
I'm not trying to act smart. I only know it because of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I believe the town was called Chernobyl.
Yeah.
There was snow on the ground.
Radioactive snow.
For those of you who don't know what Chernobyl was,
I'm pretty
you're
sure
too
everybody
young,
knows what Chernobyl was.
if you played the mission Gilly in the Mist on Modern Warfare 2, that was Chernobyl.
Is that where you got your history from, dude?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, I watched the HBO special. That's where I got my history.
Well, you're less than Shane because he learned his shit from video games, dude.
Hey, Medal of Honor used to be good about that. If you actually let the little video play in between each board, it actually gave you a very accurate, detailed history lesson about
based your term paper off of, right?
Yeah,
got
that's
an A.
kind of what it felt like. It felt like you were studying for a term paper, but it was giving you a history behind the mission that you were about to be involved in.
Luke says history lessons from Shane and English lessons from Vince, comma,
fuck my life.
FML. The grammar
You are,
is good, my dude. The grammar is
you
good.
You are in fact fucked, Luke.
Yeah.
The rest of your life has no meaning.
I wouldn't take any tests after this, that's for sure.
No.
Scotch, the thing about telling stories like that is it's really hard to top it. You don't know what to talk about afterwards. So I apologize that it's kind of...
You don't, and I didn't.
All of this comes to us very, very naturally. We don't plan any of these conversations. So, yeah.
It made me question the rest of my life, my existence. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself.
After our last live stream, we've discussed it several times. We have no idea what to talk about now.
Aliens?
So we bring Vince on. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Yeah, and I'm on Ambien, so
Yeah.
It may very well be an alien.
Anything could fucking happen.
Yeah. I peed on the floor once.
Y'all never answered me though. Isn't Ambien supposed to help you sleep?
Well, here's the thing. If you take a whole bunch of it and you don't go to sleep, you're just kind of like tripping.
Yeah.
Sort of.
And the best thing is you don't remember shit the next day.
Yeah. So it's complete.
Yeah. No guilt.
Deniability, plausibility.
that didn't work. That didn't work for Roseanne Barr. She still got canceled, even though she was on
Roseanne Barr wasn't really on Ambien. I looked at those messages; they were fake.
Oh.
They're like, dude, you shoved your whole arm in that elephant's ass, and you're like, no, I don't remember that, so it didn't happen.
Yeah.
I have peed on floors. I have peed on bushes. I had peed on roofs.
I've done all that without Ambien.
I peed on my mom.
Yeah,
Just the one time, but still.
My cat peed on me.
That wasn't because of Ambien, though.
Hey, did you guys see? Did you guys see? I can't remember if it was on Facebook or Instagram today. Lacey's post that Thursday she's premiering her YouTube channel. She's got like a 7-minute long introduction into what her channel's going to be about.
Who?
Well, if she don't have a third nut, I'm not watching it.
EDC and Lace. So everybody go make sure you subscribe to Lacey. Let's see if we can get her up to 1K quicker than G-Ball if that's possible. But
gone awry. Not if you mix it with cocaines. That is a major misconception. Don't mix Ambiens with cocaines because you'll just wind up in jail.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or wide awake and sleepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Thursday at 8. Is that Central Time or what, Lacey? In case you guys didn't know, Lacey's not just a fun commenter in the chat section, guys. Lacey is very knowledgeable about knife steel and sharpening, and um, she actually has a couple of products that she sells. I just recently bought some of her 9 mil diamond spray, and I ordered me a brand new strop. I've sprayed it twice. Probably didn't.
Bet you did. No, you just sprayed it once, and spray it twice. You're playing with it.
Well, I just wanted. It was kind of splotchy. I wanted to make sure I had good coverage on there. So, yeah.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Lacey kind of hot. Yeah. Just saying.
She said there will be some lace involved, so there's that. I mean, I can come on topless, but I don't think that's
well. In my opinion, the less lace and the more lacy is the optimal decision.
Yeah, so that's Eastern time, 8 o'clock. So yeah, that'll be 7 o'clock my time. I will be there. Who's on Thursday nights anyway? I mean, it's just 7 minutes, guys. Ain't like you got to skip a whole live stream for it.
Has anybody else watched Gray Man, that action movie?
Watched what?
Gray Man.
I think I did.
Vince, this is Knife Channel, dude.
No, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I watched that. Who
well, you know, like the villain in it, the guy who has like a mustache and he wears like a plaid shirt and looks like a molester.
Yeah.
He reminds me of the one Knife Channel guy, Tri-State EDC. Like split an image. Split an image of the villain.
If you had seen some of the pictures that Kyle Coonley sends me, where he will screenshot Cole during a live and add words out to the side of it, dude, that's been an ongoing joke for a while. Kyle's had some fucking bangers.
Oh, you gotta send those to me then. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, but Kyle's an asshole.
He is, but he's a good dude.
Oh, Kyle Coonley?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Coonley.
Oh, he's a level orange asshole. Yeah. That's a conflict of interest.
You gotta say it, Coonley.
Yes, Cole looks like Chris Evans as a molester. Yes. Like, dude, shave that fucking mustache. Shave that mustache.
Yeah.
You got it, man. You got it, because like the FBI is gonna be there one day. You know?
Or trim it a little and then like give it a little handlebar on the ends, but at least...
Like I'm telling you, that guy from Dateline is gonna get you, man. He's gonna get you.
So what do we talk about now?
Movies.
Right on.
Actually.
Did Shane, he's back. Shirtless as ever. Did you have to go tweak your nipples?
No, I don't know what happened. We're not insulting your sweet Cole. We're just stating facts. He looks like he would be on the predator list, and that's all we're saying.
If that predator could fit in your pocket,
right? Yeah, if you guys meet Cole at Blade Show, whatever impression you have of how small he is,
he's a child.
You're still going to be shocked.
Yeah, he's a child. He's like a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You cannot perceive it until you meet him, and then still when you meet him, you're gonna be like, "Whoa, god damn, that motherfucker's small as shit."
Yeah. Hey, Mateo, I'm glad you brought that up. One thing I have noticed so far, and like I said, I never intended on, bashing Gunny Juice because I like it too. But one thing I did notice was that the spray, like I said, and I coated my strop twice, and you can see how much I used. And I don't know what it is about the Gunny Juice, but when I put it on my strop, it took like a half a bottle to cover it. So it seems like it's got better coverage so far. I haven't used it long enough to see which one lasts longer, but I never had any intentions of it being a competition. Are
we talking about your penis?
Oh, I'm talking about Lacey's diamond spray because Mateo's talking about using it. Like I said, I've coated a full size strop twice with it, and you can see how little's gone out of the bottle. And I've coated the same size strop with my gunny juice twice, and it's nearly empty, and it's the same size bottle.
So what are you saying?
It seems like you get more use out of Lacey so far.
Bottom line.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I have to see how long each one of them lasts. And like I said, I never set out for this to be a competition. But yeah, so far I like it a
lot. I never set out, is what he said.
Yeah.
So, real quick, another story about some shit that happened at work this past week. Part of my job is operating this 100-plus-year-old freight elevator that we now use to lift people up on different floors of our bit. Well, I mean, there are some, but it's not all that. There's a lot of just strange shit. And I got you got a little bell on each floor. They hit it and it ding dong, and you go fucking pick them up. And so I went to pick these bastards up, and I don't know why. I think apparently the woman was standing behind the man. I didn't notice shit. I go pick them up. They get on the elevator, and I hear the woman say, "Everybody's so accepting in this place," which we are. But at this point, I didn't understand why she was saying that. I'm like, that's weird. They seem very normal, and we see some weird shit at work. That weird shit. Like at one point, a dude gets on the elevator in a big cowboy hat and all like rednecked out, and like you can tell the place where I work has taken it out of him. He like has to lean against the wall, and he's like, oh, and his exact words are, "There's some weird motherfuckers in this place." But anyway, they get on the elevator. She says, everybody's so accepting. And I'm like, well, I don't see anything weird. Like I said, she was behind the dude, I think. And I didn't see anything out my peripherals. Well, it's like the old school elevators you see on TV with the wooden gates. So there's a gate on each side of the elevator because it opens on both sides, and then there's a gate at each floor. Well, when you put the gate on the inside down, you're kind of crouched down a little bit, and just so it doesn't look awkward, you kind of raise up and turn around in the same motion because you got to go over and hit the buttons to move the elevator. Well,
you don't raise up too long.
Yeah, I raise up and turn around, and right square in my face is a bare boob, just a tit right there.
Did you feel the wind come off of it?
No, there was no wind. It wasn't a large dick like you encountered, but there's a bare tit right in my face with a baby on it because she's breastfeeding a baby while walking through my place of business. And it's not a mall, but it's basically like you're walking through the mall with a baby on your tit, just breastfeeding like hell. And so I've got tit right here in my face. I've got her husband up here in my peripheral. And then to make things even weirder, I lock eyes with the baby that's latched onto her tit because she's breastfeeding.
Of course you did.
And so like all this is happening, and it probably took like 2 seconds, but in my mind it's like 15 minutes long because it's like tit, husband, baby that I'm locked eyes with, who's like glaring at me, talking about, go ahead and try it, motherfucker, draw back a nub. And I've got to transition out of this, and not so fast that she gets offended, like, oh, are you disgusted by my breastfeeding? But not so slow that the baby's like, go ahead, motherfucker, try for it. And not so long that her husband's like, why are you staring at my wife's tit? So somehow I transition out and then lift this all up. But yeah, that was my other weird experience for the night or the week or the month.
Yeah, sounds like an interesting job.
Oh, it's great. It's interesting as shit. Motherfuckers get on with big horse heads with horns and corsets and But yeah.
This is like a huge art mall, right?
Yeah, I mean, basically, call it that. It's a factory from 1900, like literally 1900, 1901 when they built it. That was a textile mill manufacturing cotton that turned into a boot company or shoe company that manufactured jungle boots for Vietnam too. Now it's a place for like 150 plus artist studios. So yeah, it's interesting as fuck.
I got you. Yeah, I've yet to check that out.
Well, when you next time you come to Huntsville, you're gonna have to go. We'll go walk around,
I
dude.
just hate to ask you to, hey, let's go to where you work on your off day.
I mean, it's a cool place to hang out. I mean, I go there on my off days and skateboard. So
Yeah. Wait a minute, what's
it's
left
good
of Kiev?
shit.
What'd you order from Kiev? Kyle Conley ordered something from Kiev and is now in here bitching about how long it's taking to get here.
Well, I mean, Kyle bitches. That's what he does.
Yeah, there's people dying there every day. They're being bombed. Oh, hey, Vince, do you know who Habib Nurmagomedov is?
Who?
What?
Habib Nurmagomedov, the UFC lightweight champ,
He-
retired.
He's
No.
Pakistan, Damascus
No,
No,
on
dude,
Instagram.
he's the guy that beat Conor McGregor for the lightweight belt.
I know who McGregor is.
Anyway, I just saw a thing today where Putin they're preparing Habib to they're pretty much prepping him to be the next president of Russia.
No,
Yeah. A UFC fighter.
that'll never happen.
I mean, are you surprised?
I mean, him and Habib are
no,
close.
because Putin is going to live forever.
Yeah. You know, Habib's dad was part of Putin's death mob that pretty much ran through Dagestan and killed anybody that wasn't Muslim, killed all the homosexuals. Anybody
you're talking about shit. Yeah, Wagner Group.
I'm not sure, Vince. I've watched documentaries on it because when I was a big Conor fan,
the FSB.
and when they were building up to that fight, Conor was constantly like name dropping and talking about all this horrible stuff that Habib's family had done, and nobody really got it. They thought he was just trying to insult their family, but come to find out, everything Conor was saying was true. You know, they're pretty horrible people by our standards, anyway.
It's all about perspective. For instance, if you're Stacy, you believe that's all fake, and that's all being brought to you on a Hollywood, production studio
From a flat planet.
Yeah, on the flat planet. So
the pizza planet.
Yeah, the pizza planet. So it's all about perspective.
Right.
If you're living in a trailer in the middle of I don't know, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Never leave your house and leave the world flat.
The first time I ever saw her melt down, Vance, was because of Lacey. Because it was
Really?
like she was the only female in the chat.
Really?
Yeah, and then Lacey came in and got a little bit of attention.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Instantly hated her. Like everything Lacey would say in the comment section, she would argue with and call her little girl and just
Lacey, you just got a fan right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She attacked her the very first time I ever saw her in the comment section. Just couldn't stand her.
That's great.
Yeah.
God bless you, Lacey.
As well, she should have. I mean.
Yeah. What are you talking about, John? Y'all were engaged at one point in time.
No, fuck that. Not by choice. That was a trick.
Whoa, what? Stacy?
Yeah, she expected Lacey to just, crawfish and cow down, and that shit didn't happen.
Yeah, Vince, like she tricked me into we were engaged at one point, gonna get married, move in together. I didn't know.
Who, Stacy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's how she used to address him. She used to address him in the comment as John Love. John Love, how are you doing this evening?
Wow.
Hey, we can't all have it like that, Vince. I do my best, dog.
Yeah, man. You get half of her cigarettes if you get divorced.
Yeah, Lacey fucked all that up.
Yeah.
Damn, Lacey. It's a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah. Several cartons.
Yeah.
Several cartons an hour she grows through. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing to me the things that she thinks is just not real when you can.
It's amazing the friends that she has that edge her on.
Well,
They are amazing.
Some of those people are good people too.
They are amazing because you know what? They know better. They know better, and they fucking edge her on.
Yeah.
Well, the best part of it is she exposed Stevie for the fraud that he is.
Oh yeah, she did a good job doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, she just said it.
Mad
I
props.
think the community needed that though, dude. I didn't realize how exhausted I was from Stevie sucking all my power.
Yeah. I mean, you know, her proof was just he's a fraud. That was the proof. You know.
Well, I mean, she had it on point, dude.
You can't argue with that.
No, he's a fraud. He's a fucking fraud.
It's a statement. It's a sentence. It made sense.
He's 100% a frog. He's a frog, he's a frog.
He is a frog, yeah.
Stevie is a frog.
The situation that started all this was completely unnecessary to begin with. It was something blown way out of proportion. And the reason why I gained a lot of respect for Stevie is because most people in the community don't know this. It was all recorded. It's all on video.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
He could have released that and made people look absolutely stupid.
He should.
But he didn't. He just let her say whatever she wanted to say about him and didn't retaliate. And just for those of y'all who don't know the whole situation.
You know what? I'm petty and he should.
And then he hopped along about his merry froggy way.
Right.
I'm petty and he
can hop
should.
along because he sucked all of our power out, so he should have a little pep in his step.
You know what I just noticed? There's a Zinni Moa Shahan Shinchira Tamatam in the chat, and I think he goes by Teo, and he is our favorite jerky maker. And what's up, Teo? Good to see you, brother.
Vince, have you tried any of Mateo's jerky?
I tried his jerky over a year ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
In his mouth.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
It was a little too hot for me, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, I didn't get the hot.
It was like crispy. It was interesting.
Yeah, it is. It's almost like a potato chip, but then it turns to a jerky as you chew it. It gets a little chewy, but yeah, it's very.
I mean, it's a jerky when you first start chewing it because it's just a jerky.
I meant the texture, John.
Well, we know you all about texture.
Jerky. Bacon jerky now.
What are we supposed to do with that info?
You're supposed to be happy, man.
I mean, I'm thrilled.
Bacon jerky.
I'll jump up and down here in a minute.
I mean, I'm thrilled.
There's a bad echo. What you doing, Shane?
Because I instantly unmute my television so I can hear you talk shit about me while I'm not here.
Well, I mean, you don't have to hear it.
Every time it locks up, I unmute the TV so I can hear what you're saying.
And what do you hear?
I didn't hear anything that time.
I heard like 3 things coming at me.
Yeah. There's Yoda Doug's tool collecting channel. Makes my wallet hurt every time I see that Snap-on truck in his profile pic.
Why is that?
What I'd love to have all that money back. All
What
those on tools I bought during my life.
when you was selling your ass for tools?
No, back when I was turning wrenches.
You was turning tricks.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I gotta get going, so I'll show.
I do too, man. We've been on for 2 hours
I'll
and
show
15
this off
minutes.
real quick one more time. Just pay attention to my
Make him big, Shane.
pay attention to my yes, make me big, man.
There you go.
Pay attention to my Instagram channel, and there will be details to follow on how to enter for this Rosie and for many, many other awesome prizes. Got a lot of cool stuff coming in. So, gorgeous.
Hey guys, if we can get 500 likes in the next 37 seconds, I'll give away an effing growl.
Like a good one?
Well, an effing growl.
So, not like a good one.
Just an effing growl.
Okay. Well, we love y'all fuckers.
Yes, we do. Absolutely. But I'm about to head out of here too. We're going to call it a night. Vance, I greatly appreciate you joining us, man. You're welcome anytime if you ever want to come on.
Man. When I'm not sick, I'll be back on.
Absolutely, dude. We'd love to have you anytime, man.
Try and be on acid next time.
Can I come on when I'm tripping on acid, or
yes, that is much preferred.
Okay.
If you can save it till Sunday, we'll do that Sunday. I'll leave it edible, and John can get some.
I will save it till Sunday.
Tea in him.
And I'll drop that before I come on.
One more time, Patina's sharing the link right there. That's where you need to go to donate so you can get your Rosie like Patina, because everybody wants to be just like Patina Turner.
Yeah.
She has what, 3 Rosies? Or 2?
Yeah.
I'm hoping she wins this one, and then she got to buy one more.
Yo, she's a he, dude. It's a dude. Patina is a dude.
Right.
The picture right there is of a female.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a dude.
Okay.
Patina's a dude.
All right.
I don't know.
All right, guys. Y'all know I appreciate any amount of time y'all spend with me, and I'm sure these 2 fuckers feel the same way. And,
yep.
I kinda, sorta.
Maybe the 3 of us will be back on here Sunday night. See how fucked up we can get and embarrass ourselves.
Yeah, there's no embarrassment.
Yeah.
But we'll do some shit.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Take it easy, guys.